Welcome to the Studio Hub series. There's a segment whereby we showcase some of the talent that we find here in B-Dub. And today we have a lovely guest, none other than Kali Mija.
Hey guys, this is the Studio Hub series and you're with Kali Mija and I'm with Moharmonics. A bit of my music, a bit of my beats, and then a lot of EDM. Yeah. My favorite movie. Oh my gosh! Wow. It's probably Avatar. Yeah. The one that came out in 2010 or was it 2013? The one with those blue guys. Yeah, that was my favorite, honestly. Yeah. I'd like to be a Black Widow. Yeah. Black Widow is on the Marvel series. If you don't know what the Marvel series is, I'm so disappointed in you. Oh my gosh. She's a kick-ass girl. You know, she fights and she's a spy, basically. Yeah, she's a spy.
What's the name of that girl who is like
Oh, Wonder Woman. No. As much as I would like to have superpowers, I feel like Natasha is more, you know, she's more badass. Wonder Woman is too good. Like, she's just too, yeah. Music is my life. Music, yeah. What else is there to do? Okay, and I also go to school, but like, I balance the two, you feel? So yeah, I balance the two. I'm allergic to tomatoes. Yeah, that too. Nuts, soybeans, tomatoes, and chili. Yeah. Oh my gosh, it's a song by Tora. Yeah, it's called Another Case. Ooh, I think he's not American. I think they are from the UK. Yeah, it's a group. Hopefully it's a group. I'm not really like, because they seem to be two people, like Majid and Jordan. Yeah.
So what did you do before you ventured into music?
I really don't know, hey? I was just a person, hey? I was doing sports. Hockey, yeah, a bit of... Yeah, there's hockey. It was in school though, like those competitions, yeah. Hockey, basketball, and rugby. Shocking. Laga Academy. Yeah. the primary.
Primary one.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, when you say hockey, you know what I was thinking? I was thinking of?
Cricket.
Nah.
Okay.
That thing where people slide on ice and stuff like that.
Oh. Isn't it bobsledding?
No,
Ice
that's one
skating.
It's ice skating.
No. Okay.
Probably.
Oh yeah, it's the same thing though. Like, kind of is like the same thing. Hey.
Then, like, what's that thing whereby you put on shoes, wheels, and then they go around? What do you call it?
Skating.
That's skating.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, who's your celebrity crush?
Oh. Henry Cavill.
American?
American. No, is he? Yeah, he is American. Yeah.
Any African celebrity crush?
I don't know. Like, I'd have to think, hey?
When I have something against that,
No, I don't. Like, I don't know. Who? CEO.
or you can't think of anybody
CEO.
at the moment.
No, I have a crush on CEO.
See,
Beautiful woman.
she's a lady.
She's a lady.
So she's an actor or a singer.
You know when you meet someone for the first time and you're expecting them to be rude because they're just so high up in the industry, and then you just realize she's such a sweetheart, and you're like, what the hell? Like, I was expecting someone rude. Like, wow, okay, yeah.
So what's your dream record?
I don't have a dream record label, honestly.
So should you have like any record label you wish to work for in the future?
Defected. Okay, I take that back. Defected Records. Yeah.
Where is it?
Morocco.
Morocco.
Yeah. There's one in Morocco and then there's one in Miami. I'm not. Yeah, but I like the Morocco one.
Why do you get into that record label? Is it because of the artist they sign or is something specific that makes you?
I like how they do things, hey? It's like so. Like everything's done so like it's fast. I'm a fast person, so the way they do things is just fantastic, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about MGM? Would you wanna like wait for
No.
Yes.
No.
Why do you feel?
There's a lot that goes on in these recording what's.
Okay.
You feel?
So
So
you believe that's not that you see on YouTube or what?
I've been through it.
You've been through it?
I've been through it. So honestly,
Okay, you know what you're doing.
you could go into any record label that you want to, okay? But I would say know what you're getting into, and then also the consequences. Like you have to be ready to deal with those and like be happy with what you've chosen. So I'd say don't listen to me and hate all labels. No. I work with labels. How do you think my music comes out? I work with a lot of labels. But I would say know your label. Whatever label you're getting into, know it. In and out. So you're not blindsided by anything. And be smart. Read up on law books. Okay? It's very important. If you can't do that, get a lawyer. Yeah. Fantastic stuff. Yeah.
So if Ambitious record was to come to Tanzania and headhunt you, would you agree to sign?
I would agree because I already know what they do and I already know how things happen and how I could benefit from them and how they could benefit from me. Everybody's looking for money. Don't always take Ambitious as, oh my gosh, they screwed over this and that. The person didn't know what they were doing. They just signed and they didn't even look at anything. Excitement. Stop having too much excitement. It's not. Mm-mm.
So, as Kali Mija, do you consider yourself as an emerging artist or an established artist?
Emerging.
Emerging artist.
Yeah. I won't lie to people say, hey man, I'm the shit. No. There are a lot of things I don't know we don't know what we're doing, honestly.
You're just cruising.
We're just cruising. We're cruising. But strategically cruising. Don't just cruise. Be strategic about it. So yeah.
So what is your
Last year when I was in SA for a little bit, and that's when I actually was like, okay, music it can pay, it will pay. You just gotta be smart with your shit. Not only that, you gotta hey, music is such a stressing thing, dog. It's just stressful. Every time someone comes in and they're like, oh my gosh, how did you do all this? And I was like, hey man, we struggled for this, dog. Hey, we struggled. It's not easy.
So now we just say like,
That's the horrible part, because you know what? I've heard people like producing a beat, for instance. You tell someone your beat is shit. Do you know how long it takes to make a beat? Do you know the amount of heart that you have to put into a beat for it to just come out? Just tell the person, this beat, it's not my style. You could have, like, it could have been like this, or just give them a reference point on where they should have, like, made it a little bit better. Yeah, don't be like, your shit is shit, dog. Don't do that. Even singing. I had this one girl, forgot what her name was. I think it was something like Cindy or something like that. And yeah, just a small girl, and she was like, oh man, she hit me up and she was like, man, I love the way you sing. He listened to my music and like helped me. And I was listening, and she was in the wrong genre. And I was like, this girl's not shit. She's just in the wrong genre, and like she has the voice for something else. And if she could have just switched languages, perfect. You know when I mean perfect, man. It's just that we don't have people to tell you, yo dog, don't go in that direction, go in this one because this will suit you better. No, just people just want to cut you off before you even start. Yeah.
so can you actually, okay, I think you just gave me like that scenario of a young girl, or you advise and stuff.
Yeah.
So can you accept the future from somebody just because you're waiting for them?
Oh no, don't do that. Oh, don't do that. Oh, don't. Talent and someone who you can work well with. Because as much as talent, yes, it's a prerequisite. The person also has to be easy to work with. You feel?
So even the mood counts.
Hey man, a lot. I've refused features because the person was arrogant and wouldn't listen to what I wanted to say, because the song is about the producer and the artist and the singer. You know, you have to come together to make something. You can't say, oh, the producer. No, it takes two to tango. That music, that song that you're taking out is the kid. It takes two of you to put your DNA into it and make it flourish. So, yeah, it is what it is. Oh, what's the weirdest? Someone tried to kiss me. After I performed, and I was doing a meeting. It was an essay, and I was doing a meet and greet with a bunch of people, right? And they kept coming. Finally, when it died down, this guy was like waiting for everything to die down, and I was about to like get into my shuttle. And he's like, oh my gosh, can I have a picture? And I was like, but I gotta go, dog, because it's like 3 a.m. and I'm so tired. And like the lights of the studio that in the stage were like, they were so hot. Like I was sweating. And this person, he was like, can I have a hug? And I was like, dog, I'm sweating. He's like, no, can I just have? I gave him a hug, yeah. And then he's like, can I have a picture? And I'm like, okay, no, cool. This is new. 1, 2, 1, 2. This guy is swooping in fucking. And I'm like, what the hell? So people were pulling him off me, and I was like, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Because I've seen a video one, like Michael Jackson, but then people were fainting and stuff like
That's wild, dog.
Has it ever happened to you?
No, I don't want that to happen. I don't want to see people fainting because they see me. What type of No, just. But it's so scary, dog. Imagine someone dying from witnessing you perform. Ah, what the hell, dog? Even like fainting.
Can't help it, just fainting.
I would be so like I'll be flattered, yes, but I'll not be like, damn, like that's wild, hey? It's a bit wild.
Okay, so the next question: how has your sound changed with time? This time up to
Yeah, like I said, when I travel, I listen to my music, and I'd start with my first songs to like now, and I'd be like, oh my gosh, I sound so much better. There's more vocal control, everything is like in there. Yeah, even.
So you can actually feel it.
Yeah, you don't always think that you're the shit, hey? Yeah, you need to like. I always tell myself, humble yourself because what you did back then is not what you're doing now, and you need to see the progress. And you need to when someone tells you, dog, I felt like you were singing nonsense, and then you be like, okay, no, where can I fix? Instead of being like, aye, what are you saying, dog? Aye, stuff like that.
So like, do you listen to them? When people give you advice, do you listen to the producers or listen to them? Take your song and then somebody else there, listen to that. And then which ones you usually
Oh.
take advice from producers and artists?
I'd say producers. Artists have their own way of singing, and they might want to make you sing that way, So, no. And then also people from outside, if they just give valid input, because I also found out there was something that I was doing, which was I have a thick accent when I sing. So someone pointed it out, and they're like, we want to hear you, want to hear what you're saying, so tone it down or try and yeah. What change? People, producers I've worked with, people, the artists that I listen to, the people that I listen to, they've made me change my tone, helped with the lyrics, because sometimes why not lyrics making machines, dog? This thing is not easy, hey? It's not easy. It's
I used to like sing at least a piece and then I would expect them to write that song just like
nope, it's hard. No. Okay, mood, yes. You have to be in the state of mind to be like, okay, no, I can do this. Yeah, no, I can do this. Music is like a child, You're saying things that no one else can say. You're helping people say what they want to say, but can't. So yeah. I'm just expressing myself.
So what does your artist name mean or
Kali is a goddess of death and love. Yeah, and love.
at the same time?
Yeah. Love and death. They're twins. So, and then Mija is like on its own. I'm giving you the meaning on their own and then meaning together. So, Mija is like something big. Yeah, big. Yeah. Or in Spanish, it's Mija, which is like daughter.
That sounds against the accent when you say me. It sounds against
Nah, Spanish.
Spanish.
Yeah, but together, Kali is like a big flower. Big flower, a budding flower.
why would you say it's big flower? Why didn't you say it's big love?
When you direct translate, put them together, because you know some words when they're alone they mean something else, and when they're together they mean something entirely different. So together it's a big flower, like something budding, like there's a lot inside, you know, and it's just, yeah. So that energy, you can either say it as like something is died and is now emerging into something else, or it's something coming out of love, in a sense. You feel? Okay.
So is the name Kali Mija a solo name or a name?
It's a solo name. No one is attached to me.
Okay.
Yeah.
What did you wish you knew before you started?
I wished I knew how difficult it was going to be and how important equipment is. Your own equipment.
Okay.
Yeah. I wish I knew. I didn't come into it as a gullible kid.
Okay.
You know?
So you feel like you have
Yeah, I was like, every opportunity, you know how people tell you, oh my gosh, you sound so good, and like, you know, they're like, oh no, come to my studio and stuff like that, and then you end up going to the studio and nothing happens. It's just So I wish I was, you know, I knew how to read situations and read people like I do now. Yeah, I wish I was I'm a very difficult person to deal with.
a bit away.
Yeah. You can't play me. Yeah.
So what advice would you give to somebody who's
I say this in almost every single interview. This thing is your life. Music is your life. When you get into music, you gotta put your soul into it, or it's just gonna be something out there that you do, and you just, no, music, it's deep inside and it's hard. Hey, it's hard. Learn how to do your own shit. It's a must. Do your own stuff. Rely on yourself. Learn how to do things on your own. You know, it's a must. So yeah.
So what is your biggest failure and why did you learn?
My biggest failure, that gullible phase that I was in. Yeah, I wish I could have been more vocal, you know, and also you have to understand that the people that you're working with, they're not your mates, they're not your friends, they're lions. You're here to do music, and that's it. Okay? Mixing friendship with business, oof. Or mixing love with business, doesn't work. It could. I mean, it could, but for me, Aish, man, it's wild. It's a wild thing.
I think it's
Then just be careful.
but when you know the deadline between tell that deadline, and when you just know it from experience.
I know it from experience. Hey, just know you can be friendly, but not too friendly. You gotta know the limits to your friendship, you know? Yeah.
So, any influential people in your life, or what did you read recently?
Influential people in my life, like out there or in here, like here, just around me.
Just around you, just anybody.
Aish.
Or somebody you respect or idolize. Something like that. Or your role model.
I don't have any role models. Hey, I just go through life the way it goes through everybody else. Dog.
Okay, just
I'm just living, dog, and trying to find my own way through stuff, because you can't use other people's, you know, way of doing stuff to do your stuff, because you're different and your situation is not always the same. It's just it's hectic, man. hectic.
So what made or misconception in our industry do you want to debunk?
About me.
No, about the industry and music industry.
Apparently this industry is easy to get into. Oh, that's a lie. It's a lie. Ish, man. I would just say befriend high people in high places and you'll be good. Yeah. Promoters, producers. Yeah.
So, okay, as a female, how do you, I know you are saying what make friends with high people.
Mm-hmm.
So, as a female, how do you maneuver or industry that how should they do?
I'm not even up there, dog. Oh gosh.
Okay, what do you think you should do there?
Be a hardhead. I'm not saying oh gosh, I don't know how to frame this properly so it doesn't come off as aggressive, but like be headstrong. Know what you want. Don't get into here thinking, and be willing to compromise. Yeah. Know what you want. The first thing is that you know what you want and know how to negotiate and know how to talk to people. Different people, not just certain people, and know how to get your point across. So yeah.
So, curious to know what made
About my music career, the people that I work with. Yeah, meeting my people that I listen to the music and I'm like, oh, this is nice, and then you meet them and you're expecting, you collab and then at first you think everybody's stuck up in the music industry, but they're actually not all of them. Not all. There's some pretty amazing people out there, that you can befriend if you're not working with them. Yeah.
So, do you actually admit, let's say you idolize somebody, and then you actually meet them and say you collab with them, right? Do you at one point admit or idolize them, or you just keep it as a secret?
Oh, that's so. Just keep it a secret. Oh my gosh, that's so wild. Oh gosh, I don't know. I would grow a big head if someone told me, oh my gosh, I've been wanting to work with you. Oh my gosh. And I'd be like, yeah, I'm the shit. So don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Just.
It's all about ego.
There's a lot of ego, man. Even I have ego. I also have an ego.
So what are you looking forward to in the next 5 years?
Moving out of the country. Yeah.
Moving where?
To where? I don't know. Just moving out.
Okay, as long as you move out.
Yeah.
What's wrong?
It's depressing.
Okay. No,
It's so depressing this side.
it's
The music industry is depressing. I don't know, the little time that I was in SA and I was there, I was the happiest person in that industry. It's not easy. I'm not saying this to say it's easy. Don't go to SA thinking that it's easy. Hey, nearly, dog. Hey. It's not easy. It is not easy. I only when I get there, I know that I could get a gig. I could get, accommodation. Things like someone push you all the time and tell you, oh, you need to record, oh, you need to do this. No, you gotta do that on your own, and that's the best way you can build yourself, because then you might not need as many people as you think you do. So yeah.
So, what do you want your legacy to be?
I want everybody to know I was a badass. In everything I did, I gave it 100%. All my music from last year till now. That was the shit. That was me. That was me now. Yo, man. Especially now. Oh, yeah, man. Just know that I put everything that you hear, I put a lot of time, sweat, and tears into it. There's a lot that I did. Most of the stuff that I'm doing now, it's me and me alone, pushing and all that stuff. So they must know that I was a badass while I was still alive. I was a badass. Yeah. Oh, oh gosh, yeah. Nope. I'm just gonna put it out there. I don't like kids. Kids are not in the future for me, hey? Yeah, my life is just way too hectic. Yeah, it's just music. Music is the baby. Anything else, it's not going to happen. Don't expect kids from me, guys. I know I've had people inbox me like, oh my gosh, we can't wait to, maybe your kids will be even better than you and all that. I'm like, neither no kids, guys. This is my bloodline dies with me.
So you wanna keep your genes unique?
I mean, if people want my eggs, of course we can come to an agreement, But otherwise, then.
But do you have something against kids? Have you told something about kids?
I don't like kids. I've taken care.
What have they done to you?
My siblings have kids, so you know how the auntie has to take care of the kids and stuff. Yeah, I've taken care of so many kids, and I just feel like every time I would be just so exhausted. And I'm like, this isn't the life that I want, Yeah, and you know how people are when they tell you, oh no, in the future you're gonna be like, you want kids and stuff, and I'm like, nah, bruh, nah, bruh, nah, I'm good. You see? no, like, I'm sure, and get the eggs while it's still happening now, because I'm planning on tying my tubes. Yeah. Alrighty. It's such a haunting process, because every song is different. Okay, my favorite is to I'll have the mic with me, and then I just have the beat on the item, and then I'll play it, and then while recording, and I'll just hum a couple of words, see what I can get from it and stuff, and yeah.
Okay, so start with the humming part.
And then mumble.
And then the words will come.
Yeah, and then you just. Yeah.
No, I've heard somebody say that. I thought they were right.
It's a tricky process, hey? Because the way I do. Oh, it's coming out though. It's a song called "I Want You." Like, I forgot to remove the mumble from the song, and the producer took the mumble and he made it a part of the song, and I was like, oh my gosh, no. It's nice, it's noise. I get it. No, I'm with you there. I'm with you. Harmonies are like, they make the song. That's how you remember. Because the song, even though I'm the one who made it, it's still in my head. Like, I'll catch myself going, and I'll be like, yo, this is fire though. This is cool. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Oh, it has to be Crack. Yeah, it's okay. It's one of the songs that I haven't released. No. Yeah. Hey dog, I have so much unreleased because I'm waiting to give you guys. I can always complaining about how I don't have like beats of my own, and you don't understand that I actually have say so in the beats that come out, and the stuff that I do. I have say so,
What's keeping you so, like, is it, do you wanna like perfect them?
I'm a perfectionist, and like I want things to be like mwah. I want there to be a video. Imagine I have a video of this song Crack, but I haven't released it because I'm just so stressed. Yeah, like, I'm a perfectionist. I want everything to be perfect, you know. It's killing me. It's yeah, it is right now. Because I have so many, like, I have 79 songs unreleased. Those are 3 albums. Those are 3 albums that I could release anytime I wanted, but guess what? No. Okay, when it's not okay. When I released You, I released it with the label. You know, I didn't know what I was doing. It may have looked like I knew what I was doing, but I didn't. I released with a big label. You know, we had those what are they called? Lyrical videos out. We had had YouTube set up. We had everything. But like, it didn't garner the type of reception that I wanted it to. Yeah, and I was like, ah. So it's in me. I'm like, you know, I have to be better than people. Features, yes, I can release them. Yeah. Okay, cool. But then my own shit, I want you to be like, yay. When we never got this side of her in the features. Oh my God, what is this? What is this? You know. So yeah. Oh, I'm a hard head dog. I want to know how the song's gonna come out. Like I always tell people, when you work with me, we are together. Me and you are together. I need to hear every step, you know. Like you mix, master it, and I need to hear it before it goes to anyone, even the labels that you want to take it to. I need to hear that. Okay. If I don't like something, we have to go back to the board and find out how to improve. If I feel like my vocals were not sharp and you think they're sharp, I'm gonna tell you no. But we need to fix here, and I'll show you where exactly I felt like it was not proper. You know, because as much as yes, it's a feature and what, it's still my song, and it's representing me and you. So I can't do you like that, dog. No, we have to make something spectacular for people to listen to and be like, oh, this is nice. You know, even if you're passing by the bars and you're like, oh, like I passed by the bars and I heard my song and I was like, the bass on this. Oh, I was like, the bass on this. And I was happy with it. So yeah. I was at Lloyd's house, Lloyd BW, and we were recording it, and like, yes, and I came in as like, you know, thinking, I was like, I know my shit. I know what I'm doing. Came in there, recorded. I was recording myself. Came in recording, and he was like, man, this is fire, dude. He's like, hey, you really wrote, because usually I just write a bit. You know, deep house doesn't need you to do much to it, but it. As much as I'm saying it doesn't need you to do much, it is quite a hard genre because you need to touch people's souls. You feel the harmonies at the back, yeah. So and the shimmers and the whatnot. So you gotta, you know, you gotta, So the thing is, to me, the stuff that I did wasn't that good. It's very good. So now what I've done, I feel like I've actually done something proper, you know. So yeah. So that's how it is. I keep saying this. They're like Montel 2099. One of the producers I want to work with. Another one is he is American. Yeah, he's American. Shocking. And then there's a UK producer that are absolutely, if I can just get the chance, man. These are, mind you, these are all EDM, electro kind of producers. You know the trap. You know, people don't understand when I say trap. I don't mean like your skr trap. No. there was trap before there was this trap of this new age that we're listening to. There was trap, trap. I know they had to give it a different name because people kept saying, oh, trap.
No,
Like it's-
when it has 808s, that's what I consider as trap.
You see, that was not the original trap.
Okay.
There's trap soul, there's that, but yeah, trap soul is fire. This is more like, it was like dubstep, but like it was on steroids. You feel? So yeah. It was Montel, 2099, and Muramasa. And I mean, yeah. And Muramasa, I don't like where he is now. Oh, and also Flume, Flume. I think from the UK as well. UK, yeah. Muramasa, I want the original Muramasa. Okay, I want the one who was doing stuff in 2010, who was killing it in 2010 with the album Soundtrack to a Death. Oh my gosh, that that was one of the first albums that I listened to, and I had lyrics for each and every song, and most of those lyrics I put them into the little deep house songs that I did.
So we had a bit of.
Yeah. Now I come back to your question about idols. If anything was to come close to idols, it was Muramasa and Flume. They ruled my whole entire.
Let me give you a scenario.
Okay.
If Muramasa, right now we're going to the first day. Muramasa was to come like right now.
Oh.
What would you tell him?
I'd be like, yo, brah, I love your music. I want to feature you. And I'm like, don't think I'm whack, nigga. Don't think I'm whack.
No, not really anything. What you tell him?
What I would tell him, I'd be like, dog, your music during 2017. Okay. Yo, my guy. Yo, your music, man. Your music is fire. Oh my gosh. Especially the Soundtrack to a Death. I felt that resonated with me so much during 2017. And it actually made some of my songs. It influenced most of my music. And I would honestly love to work with you. Yeah. So check out my links. Flume, man. I'd be like, yo, man, I love your shows. And I love your music. Every song that you make, literally, I've noticed that there is an actual story that you're trying to tell, which with each and every single album that he releases, there's a story, and that is so flipping amazing. That is like, yo, man, that is amazing. I feel like it also influenced how I wrote, because I was looking at this, the carrying on. If you look at my songs, each one of them has a reference to the other one.
Okay.
Always. There's always something that I do that I have done in another song. But you won't notice it, but it's there. It's hidden. It's there. So I got that from him.
What is actually?
Yeah.
So tell us about the excitement for your single. Do you have any excitement?
I had.
When you did it was just the single.
I was so young.
How it's I get under your skin like a say you, baby, I get under your skin like a say you need a minute to breathe. I know how you feel. Did you ever think I wouldn't find you? I would never leave him right beside you.
I was young and I was so happy, man. I was like, my song. And I was, my own song, dog. And I was like, oh gosh, people are backing me up. You know, I have, like at the time, I had the biggest producer to me as a person that was the biggest producer, and you know, we worked on the song, and he loved what I did with it, and he was like, yo dog, this is it, this is your song, this is fire, okay, this is your song. And I was like, yeah. And we released it, and it got me somewhere. It got me to where I needed to get to. It made radio actually listen to me, you know. It made South Africans be like, oh, who's this girl, you know. And I was like, okay.
So it actually played in South African radios. What about here?
Here, also it played here. I remember it debuted on Yarona FM and RB2, and they loved it. Hey, they played it for a while. I was even on the charts for I think 3 weeks or so. You know, on the main chart, which is the top 40, and then there's also the R&B chart at the time. I don't know if they do that anymore. Do they? No, they don't. See, so yeah, and I was like, yo, this is fire. You know? Yeah.
But since your songs are being played on the radio, have you joined like these PRs and stuff like that?
COSBOTS? No.
What about in SA? Have you joined PRs?
I could if I wanted to, but it's not now. It's not the time. I know. I know you're like, why? But come on. The thing is, I'm not in the country. You know, 1, 2, 8. COSBOTS here really doesn't pay. It's quite useless to me.
No, I've only seen stuff with something like
150 pula.
Yeah.
I thought you were saying 1,000.
No way.
That's so wild. You see what I mean? And SA, I'm not saying you'll get 1,000, you'll get like 1 million, or you get 100,000 or something like that. But you get money. You get money. If I go there
Even if it's not that
from SA, yes. A bit of both, like performances and royalties and collabs.
How do you get royalty money while you're not registered with any PRO?
How they do it is, I'm an artist, right? So I use record labels. I don't just release on my own. Yeah, so they sort that out. Yes. And then also, so complicated. But you also have DistroKid, and we once used DistroKid, and it was unless you're a big artist, don't even. It's good to release your music, yes, but getting cash, unless you're a big artist, it's really not that much.
No, I once tried it, but then I managed to make like
That's good though. It's something. No, it means people were actually
whether it works. I was just checking whether it works.
with the streams and stuff. Yeah, so people are actually listening. People are actually listening, you know, because I know music really doesn't pay when it comes to royalties, because you know each song is a 0.019 something dollars, and when you see that 3, you know, at least like 100 people had listened to your things, you know, or 300 people. You never know, you know. So a lot of people must have listened, because when you times that by that's a lot of people.
It's a lot. I think it's a lot.
Honestly.
Because even in YouTube, I feel like as a Botswana, has reached 1,000 subscribers. That's
In Botswana, it's madness. In South Africa, you know, when I set foot in South Africa, my followers went up, and I was like, I was like, no, that doesn't sound, because I hadn't posted anything about being in the country. Nothing at all. Like, no, it's like location. There's an algorithm to this stuff, hey? Where you are in the world, they'll put you out. As in, like, let's say I was in Tanzania, then I'll start popping up in people's feed or discover page in Tanzania, and I'll be getting follows because they're seeing my old content. You get, and then in SA, even with you, when you're not posting, I was there and I was not posting, but I was getting follows and I was getting, people commenting on stuff from 2017, and I was like, okay, yeah. So yeah.
So what's your favorite city in the world where you wish to perform?
Okay, there are two countries that I think a city that I've been in is in Mombasa. I would love to perform by the coast, and then where I would really love to perform is Durban, like that Durban July kind of thing. I know there's big Coachella and stuff like that, but I want to start small. Okay, let's be realistic with our goals, guys. Let's be realistic. So yeah.
What events that impacted you the most?
An event.
One. If it's not big, as long as it impacted your life in any way.
Oh my God. Okay. Performing an essay. Okay, why? It's because I was meeting all the people that I'd been working with through the computer, through the phone screen. You get, yeah, seeing them live for the first time, and we're all happy to see each other, and yeah, as much as there were fans there to see us as well, I was like, we were so grouped together and trying to like understand, oh my gosh, we're seeing each other for the first time. This is so wild, and stuff like that. So it was, because they were like, oh my gosh, you're from another country and you're coming here, and that's so, and they're like, we never thought we'd see you, hey, and it impacted my life to know that people were listening to my stuff. 1, 2, they're actually human beings. Like, you see people on the internet and you're like, oh, these are gods, man. These are top tier people. But you meet them in real life and you just realize they're just like you and me, It's just that they're more successful, Like we're people. We are people. So yeah.
So what was the main goal for your singing? Like when you created it, like clicking or something?
I wanted people to know that I could do other music besides deep house. Yeah, because that's what they labeled me as, a deep house artist.
I was actually listening to you.
No, people don't.
I was like, she can actually shoot.
What you don't know is I've also done future bass, I've done progressive house, I've done electro, I've done Afro tech, There's a lot of R&B. I've done R&B, dog. I've done hip hop. I've done almost every genre, including rock and alternative rock, indie, dance, everything. I do everything. So that was my kind of saying that, yo, you can give me other beats besides deep house.
So, what your top 3 hottest songs?
Ayo, Deyo Lutar.
Ayo, Deyo Lutar. Ayo, Deyo Lutar. Ayo, Deyo Lutar. Ayo, Deyo Lutar. Ayo, Deyo Lutar. Ayo, Deyo Lutar. Ayo, Sugo.
Luta, Don't Go, and lied to me.
So who's gonna lie to me? Who's gonna lie? Who's gonna lie to me? Who's gonna lie? Who's gonna lie to me? Who's gonna lie? While you're sucking.
Yeah. You like lie to me? Yeah. Ish.
What does that mean?
Little fight.
Okay.
That means fight.
So where does your single view rank in terms of likes or plays and
I think it's one of my lowest performance. It's like, if I know it's in the top 10. It might be like 8 or 7. So yeah. But the most played is on my Apple. It says it's Luthar, but I feel like it's Don't Go Chronical Deep remix, because yo, you know I still perform it. I'll be like, they'll be like, but perform your other songs. Oh no, there's another one that I released, Ghana, Gypsy Woman.
But she's on this, she's on this. And she stays there, singing for la da dee la doo da, 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 la da dee la doo da. In my sleep, I'll see her begging, reach out and plead. Although her body's not mine, I ask her why, God, why? She's just like you and me, but she's on this, she's on this. And she stands there singing for money, money.
Yeah, this is the latest one. It's actually surpassing all of them combined.
I think it's that one is because of
The reference.
because I've seen so many people on TikTok.
Really?
Yeah, you haven't seen it.
I didn't.
You should check
You know the problem with being an artist is that you have to be on your phone 24/7 to see your progress and to also reply. And for the past 3 days, I haven't. I've been trying to detox from social media because so much. So I'll be opening my phone and I find gang messages and I'll be like, you know, man, I can't do this today. I do try and reply to all, like even the smallest, you know, even if someone was like sending a heart to maybe something I posted, I always make sure that I respond, you know, because these people are taking out time to go through my shit, to actually listen, and I can't even appreciate that. That's wild. Don't be that type of an artist. That's wild. And I've seen a lot of people just rush through stuff, you know. It doesn't matter how big you are, dog. Yo, that's wild.
How do you feel about working with an artist or
Chronical Deep he's a hard person to understand, but he's a sweetheart, hey? He is a sweetheart. I have so much respect for him because he had so much faith in me. You know, he had so much faith in me. He was like, yo, yeah, a lot. It's part of the reason why I don't even work with that many, because I'd be lying if I said I haven't worked with Botswana, you know. So it's the reason why I don't work with that many Botswana, you feel, because they took me lightly. They were like, yeah, at all. They didn't appreciate me at all, and I was like, and I almost gave up on music because of that. And then he was like, yo, dog, you're big this side. Don't worry about those people that side. Don't worry about those people here. Here we have a space for you. And I was like, I was skeptical. I was like, this one is lying to me, dog. This is how they lie to you. People always guess you up, though. And then you'll be like, I'm the shit. Can't you're not the shit.
But how would you tell was to see something, how would you?
Okay, with him, it was videos and because he does shows. He'd play one of my songs unreleased. Yeah, he's a DJ and a producer. He'd play one of my songs in the crowd, and it's unreleased. And people, you know how people would stop to listen to what's happening, and then they'll start jamming and they start dancing, and then he'd be taking videos of that, and I'd be like, oh my gosh! I remember the time he video called me during one of his sets, and he was like, dog. And I was like, okay. Hey, too much. Sometimes we need to humble ourselves. Too much, guys. Too much. Yeah. Show that you're happy, but then come back down to earth. Come back down. So yeah.
So which song would you perform live on Harmonics album? Songs,
Butterfly Wings. You people only like it because it's another language, dog, and you don't like listening to stuff that doesn't make sense. No, that's why we work with record labels, man. The thing with record labels, when they see that you have potential, they will push you until there's nothing left in you, dog. Nothing. Like, they see money. When they see you progressing, they're like, money. We need to push this person until we can get everything that we can get from them. Yeah. And you're like, yeah. So they pushed the song. Then. Yeah. And it's gonna put each and every one of us on the map, including the label. So it did what it did, and we got a couple of shout outs. Gypsy Woman is doing the same, if not better. But I'm still waiting. Before I can be like, oh my god, that's my number one track. So Luther is my number one track. So yeah. I would perform Butterfly Wings, man. Woo, it's a sexy song. People reposting your stuff, people commenting, people inboxing you to tell you, yo, dog. I remember I was in tears. I think it was last week. I was in literal tears because someone from Congo had sent me an inbox, and he was like, your song helped me get through a tough time. And I was like, no. And I was just crying, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is so beautiful. Man. Like, the guy just said that and then disappeared. Because I was expecting him to be like, oh, can I have a feature? But he just, yeah, and then he disappeared. And then, man. Oh, and there was a video. Someone sent me a video of someone crying to my song playing in the background. And, like, it was from the DJ's booth, right? And they were taking, these promotional videos, and they caught someone. He was just there, and he was like, and this guy, dog, he stopped dancing, and he started wiping tears, dog. And I was like, this is it. This is why I do this thing. This is it. Yeah, deep house. Batswana don't appreciate music. They appreciate amapiano, but they don't really cry to it. In SA, oh my god, these people cry, or they cry, dog. They cry. Oh, they cry. I have such mad respect for SA. Don't hear me guessing it up too much. I have respect for them. Even the UK, I have mad respect for them, dude. Oh, I have mad respect.
Deep house, deep house. What it increase those memories where you don't know where they come from.
Exactly. Like, don't go. The first time it was sent to me, and I was like, they sent it to me in the morning, and I was like, this is not the time. I waited until like about 9, 10, and I was listening to it, and I was like, headsets in max volume, and I was listening to it, and I was like, who hurt you? Who broke your heart? And there was a remix, Chronical remix, and I was like, this guy actually captured what I was trying to do, you know, like every key, like everything was just. And I imagined myself in a whole nother world because my eyes were closed, and I was just like, I was thinking back on why I actually wrote the song. Yeah, why did I write the song, and what was happening at that time for me to write the song? And I was like, I was in tears. I was like, this is it.
But when you wrote the song, were you not like Ant or somebody?
No, you know, the funny thing is that I had the original beat, and I was like, something popped in like the mumble, don't go. And I was like, okay, let me write off that. And then I just continued writing. You know, and I didn't stop for anything. I just continued writing, and then I just sang it. And then now today I'm figuring, yeah, it was that breakup, yeah, that time and this time and that time. So yeah.
Because I once had they were asking him about how does he make it. I was saying, well, no, usually when he makes it, probably because of that's how he makes it. Because he naturally, right?
Honest-ish. You need to be heartbroken for you to make music. You need to have gone through something. Horrible something or good something, but you need to have gone through something. You know, or seen something happening. Yeah. Yeah. You know.
Okay, so what do we have for us for the year 2022 in terms of songs or visuals?
Album. You're getting an album from me. Possibly 2 albums, hey? One deep house, one strictly deep house, maybe strictly deep house, and then, or let's just say house. One house. 2 will be R&B, EDM, dance, indie, all that other nonsense that we love so much. It's gonna be in there. So yeah.
Wait, have you already done the album? And it's something that you're gonna do?
The R&B album, the second album is done, dusted. It's there. Good, it's just collecting dust. It's probably just to revamp the beats a bit, you know. Listen to how he mixed and mastered the vocals. If the vocals need to be redone, it's just that's the only process that's left, you know. But otherwise, the concepts, everything is there. Deep house now, the house album. Yo, that's another thing. Oh my gosh, that one's so hard because your album has to represent you, and especially because I've done so many features, it needs to be me. You know, it needs to let you know about me as a person. So yeah, it's gonna take a bit of a while to do. Yeah. Yay! Too many people in the industry. I've worked with so many people in this industry. Almost. My label also wanted me to work with him, but no. The thing is that we have 2 different sounds, and I feel like it wasn't. You know, working with someone is also being introduced to their fan base, right? And the fan base would be on me, right? Would come to me, yes, and mine would come to him. But then, after doing that sound of his, and then doing my sound, people would be like, why were we following you? What was the whole point if you're not gonna do the same thing that we followed you for?
Okay.
You know, so yeah.
So basically what you are saying was like forced to follow on his guidelines.
Yeah, because I don't know him well enough to be like, oh, maybe he could jump onto my deep house in Ban-T. It doesn't make sense, dude.
But now, if you don't want to win, now you can do good in R&B.
I can do anything. I don't like R&B. Just so you know, I don't like R&B. Like people will be like, oh my gosh. People will be like, oh my gosh, you'd be, and I'm like, I'm not an R&B artist either.
Because all my beats are R&B.
No, I'm not.
And I feel like, hey,
Wild. I'm not saying that I wouldn't do R&B, but I'm not an R&B artist. Let's clarify that one, okay? I
but
could
you
do.
do trap songs.
Oh, definitely. I actually have a trap soul song. It's so disgustingly haunting.
If you are a trap song, those 6 vibes, that was not fun.
Yeah, you see? Hey, but also slow songs are very. Okay, no. Yeah, no.
What, they force you to be romantic,
And you know, I'm not a romantic person.
and
Yeah, you see, if it's R&B, it has to be that one with like nice bass. Like there has to be like even the beats that I produce, they have bass. Like they're more they're focused mainly on bass. Bass is my shit. Okay. So if you're 100% on the bass, oh my gosh.
I started doing that because my cousin advised me, no, put more bass.
The whole thing, yeah. Do you know? Bass is life. And do you know that what I do when I record or have an idea in my head, I do the bass first. That's how I do things. I know you're supposed to start with, the piano or the keys or whatever you have there and then play the melody. No, I start with the beat because the beat doesn't restrict me. You can do anything you want with the beat. It could just be boom, boom. And you're like, oh, this is
So what you're looking for is the freedom.
because you can't be. There are a lot of artists in the world. You can't be sounding the same as. At least sound like 100 people, not a million.
I once done an R&B some R&B artists, but then I didn't want to have so many keys actually. Just to remove them because
Simplicity.
these are the
That's the thing. Also, guys, simplicity. You could just send me one melody and the beat. I mean, and the bass, and we'd have a song. That's why these people in America, that's why the song catches so fast. It's because it's so simple. Like, listen to Don Toliver. Dun, 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 then boom. That's it. Literally, that's the production. Fashion. Oh my gosh, I don't have fashion sense. Oh. Okay.
So what is first?
Instagram and Pinterest. Honestly, I don't have a style. Shockingly enough, you've caught me when I'm putting on white. I barely put on white. I rarely put on white. I like black. If you notice on my pictures, most of my pictures, I'm in black. If you see me out in the streets, I'm in black.
Oh, that's why you sent me that black and white.
I'm mostly in black. Yeah. When I do washing on the line, it's just black. And I think people are just like, and then black is dope, man. Black is dope. So yeah.
I think black complements the tone of the skin. If you put white, like you become more bright, but then if it's black, it's more bright.
There's like balance. Balance, you see? Now you understand. I'm not a goth, dog. I just like black.
What does the red word mean?
Oh gosh. I really don't know. I just know it's associated with black a lot and like demonic stuff. And emo. Gothic emo. Okay. Alright.
What's your favorite color?
Black and what's the color? Lime green. Shocking, yeah. Black and lime green.
So how does life feel?
Oh, it's bright. It's very bright. I also like white. I only have like 3 pieces of clothing that are white, but I like white. I try to put it on as much because I'm always putting on black and people are like, oh my gosh, don't you have other clothes? Because black sometimes always looks the same, you feel? So yeah.
So have you ever heard of it?
Yeah.
I didn't know what that was.
Yeah.
I was like, why didn't you just do it?
No. Yeah. You see, brown is brown, that's it. Brown is something else. Okay. Nude.
Now you should say you, that's the
Yeah. It is kinda, but yeah. Buy whatever you want. Buy whatever you want. Okay. You could be putting on fake stuff. Doesn't matter as long as it looks good on you. You're good. I don't like pressurizing people to put on expensive things if they can't afford. Buy what you want. If you enjoy putting on Gucci, and that's you. Okay. And don't put your items on other people, your expectations on other people, because we all come from different backgrounds. Put on whatever makes you look good. Feel? Yeah.
So what's your go-to system to match your
Earrings.
earrings? What about earrings?
I used to have a watch, but it stopped. It stopped working. It was a black watch. It was always there. So it's either earrings and a watch would be my go-to accessory. Yeah.
Are you a tattoo person?
I want to be. I like them. I love them, especially if they're done properly. I want one on my back. Hey, but that's a sensitive part. Hey, that's a sensitive part.
Tell me what you have
I wish I did. I genuinely wish I had. I genuinely wish I had.
then what kind of draw, like flower?
No, it would be words.
Just words.
It'd be words or like different types of objects, like a little elephant or like a chair. But the words would be like from one boob to the back, to the center of the spine. Words. Just words I hold dear in Arabic.
Usually put words that are beautiful.
Yeah.
So what's the most expensive
Item of clothing. Shoes? No. Shoes? Because I'm quite a conservative person, hey? Yeah, so I usually just, if there's one thing that I spend a lot of money on, it's probably jeans or shoes. You get? So shoes are the most expensive. Should I mention the amount?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Okay, I think it was like 400. Yeah, that's the most I've spent on clothes. Yeah, on one piece of clothing. Yeah. Shoes. Yeah.
Okay, So your favorite brand of sneakers?
Fake. You know why? I like off-brand. Chinese have these like really nice, colorful, weirdly designed shoes, and I'm all for them. The problem is that they don't have my size. Whenever I try and get them, they tell me, "Oh my gosh, your size just disappeared." Okay, so yeah.
But then when I ask Kali Mija, I feel like even if you buy fake shoes or fake clothes, like you wouldn't do it.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Know how to, like, and I always tell people, know how to dress within your budget. 1, 2, know how to dress. Put things together that looks nice. and you'll be the happiest person on earth. Yeah.
So how many pairs of sneakers do you have?
I have a lot of Converse. I have. Nine. Yeah, 9 that I actually do put on. Probably, but I just threw them away.
Have you ever thought about doing it?
Actually, I want to. I need to. Hey, because I feel like this winter is becoming really rough, and I have some stuff that I don't put on anymore, and I don't want to put on. So, not that they're old or anything. It's just that I just feel like they don't fit my style right now. So, I have a couple of jackets that I don't put on, especially the kiddies ones. Hey, a lot of kids that are suffering out there without jackets, and we're just out here keeping clothes for who? Ah, come on, man. Yeah. So I feel like I do. Even the shoes. Yeah, I do.
No, I think maybe we should one day go to or just feel the environment. Tell our how does it feel like to maybe I take it for granted just because
I used to.
So how to say that?
Shocking enough, I used to. Hey, cause in secondary, I used to do these. What's it called again? Social work. Yeah, I did a lot of that actually. We'd go to these. I remember we once went to Dukwi Primary School. We donated a couple of stuff. You know, we cooked for them. You know, we went around. It's so uplifting. Hey, it's such a nice thing to do, man. Yeah, it feels. Oh.
So that's why these millionaires donate.
Yeah, cause it. As much as they're corrupt, you know, they feel like, that we've done something for at least the lesser people, you know, out there. We've done something. So yeah, honestly, I love doing it. Hey, I used to fight. I used to fight to go. Like, yeah, even we even taught that these primary schools, Sona Medium, you know, would go there, teach maths, and then these kids are so naughty, man. They're so naughty. So yeah, we'd go there and we'd do all that stuff, you know, hand out sandwiches, hand out like socks and jackets, you know. It was so nice. It was so nice.
So where did you go to school for
I don't know. I'd be lying though. I don't even remember. Oh my gosh, I've been in so many places. I don't know, God. Al-Nur. Al-Nur and then Lahai Primary. Yeah, Al-Nur and then Item. Wait, let me just start from the beginning. Al-Nur, then there was another school. I don't know the name. There was just two. And then Lahai Primary and then Lahai Academy, and that was it. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I tried. I spent there I think 4 months, and I was like, this is just like uni. What am I doing? So I just went to UB and I was like, Oh, it did help though. I am doing business management administration. Yeah. I was just doing it, but it helps though. It like on the business side of things, you actually understand a lot of stuff. Yeah. Yep.
Where can people find you on the socials, Kylie?
Okay, so you can find me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram on the handle Kali Mija, which is KALIMIJA. Yeah. And email at bookings.kalimija@gmail.com. I'm a very easy person to get hold of, as you can tell. You know, I always try to respond. It's very important to respond to people. You don't have that superiority complex of
No,
because
because then night was also playing in my mind. When I'm texting this, like, and she says, so
See?
you are not putting yourself in that pedestal because now I was seeing you.
but
I was like,
you know that life will humble you. As much as I'm known to be a bit rude, but I will reply to you. I will reply to you and I'll make sure that you know that I replied to you. And whatever you're asking, I would have replied to that. You know, it's a common courtesy. As human beings, you need to know, like you need to have responded. Responses are so important in life, you know. So I get really irritated when I take my time out to respond to someone and they don't respond back. And I'm like, Doug, I'm a human being. A simple sharp would have been okay, you know, like that little like hand. Yeah.
so who made you realize that?
Myself.
You just noticed, you just figured it out.
I think I grew up like that. Like everything had to have a response, you know. I told myself that responding gives you feedback. So respond, you know, and always be early to things.
How you is that?
Being early, it's like, that's another reason why I sometimes parted ways with a bunch of people because they were not on time. They didn't respond on time. I know people have things going on in their lives that I don't know about, okay? But the best you can do, it takes 10 seconds, respond. Literally takes 10 seconds. Open, done. Even if it's like a sticker or like a face, it'll relay that you saw the message and that you understand. So yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
For another reminder, I was so surprised. Because now, because now I've been looking
We're human beings, though. We are human beings.
Even if you tell me what I would, because you proved it.
Okay, thank you.